Delta Airlines will soon end flights on its highest capacity equipment, the 339-seat Airbus A350. These airframes have 30 business class seats, 222, along with 63 with extra legroom seats, 333, and then there are 246 seats in the main cabin, also 333. Only its ex-LATAM aircraft had this configuration. So once the last aircraft heads for conversion, only two A350-900 layouts will exist for Delta Airlines, the 275-seater and 306-seater. At the time we're making this video, only one airframe, the nearly 10-year-old November 569 Delta Zulu, still has 339 seats. As we reported on our website, its final passenger-carrying service with this configuration was supposed to be from Amsterdam back to Atlanta, a fortress hub at which Delta has 79% of the flights. The plan was then to fly the jet from Atlanta to Singapore, but as often happens, schedules change. That Atlanta-Amsterdam out and back trip was then followed by an Atlanta-Santiago service, and so at some point in the future, it'll be flown to Singapore's Paya Lebar to undergo reconfiguration into the SkyTeam members' lowest capacity, highest premium 275-seat layout. This will operate many of Delta's longest routes. To recap, Delta had 9 airframes with 339 seats. Perhaps partly influenced by the carrier's pandemic-prompted retirement of the Boeing 777-200, the A350s were acquired from LATAM. In May 2020, the South American operator filed for bankruptcy protection, which itself was influenced by the pandemic. The 9 A350s were relatively young and had relatively few cycles. The SkyTeam carrier's first 339-seater entered revenue service in June 2022. Unsurprisingly, LATAM decided to offload all of its A350-900s, which were very expensive and, due to borders closing, temporarily not needed. This way of obtaining aircraft sometimes happens. For example, Delta's 717s were also acquired opportunistically. The A350-900 is Delta's flagship equipment, at least until the A350-1000 arrives. A major challenge with its 339-seaters was their inferior and pretty uncompetitive hard product. Its business seats didn't even have direct aisle access, which contributed to its reconfiguration. Using Cirium to examine the 339-seaters deployments between June 2022 and October 2025, we see that it operated all the routes shown here. In this period, Atlanta accounted for a whopping 94% of the services. More than 8 out of 10 of the 339-seaters services were international. Atlanta to Lima had more flights than any other route and was responsible for 15% of the total. Did you ever get a chance to fly on the ex-LATAM A350s operated by Delta? Let us know by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.